you should never, ever spend more than you bring in, because otherwise you're going to be in debt. And she was a very wise woman that way. What I learned from her was, and people never do this, even very wealthy people I know don't do this, and I get them to do it and they're shocked at the results. Get a piece of paper. You don't need a computer for this. You just write down over a 90-day period your sources of income, whatever it is, whatever you make. I don't care if you're hustling on the side or you're a waitress or you're, an Uber driver, I don't care. That's your income. The other side is what you spent money on in the last 90 days, your rent, food, whatever, whatever you buy. And if they're equal, that's good. But 90% of the time, you're spending more than you make. And you're going into debt, usually on a credit card at 21%. That's what destroys people. They just don't live within their means.
Imagine this. You're making 6 figures a year, yet somehow your bank account doesn't reflect it. You grind hard, put in the hours, and get paid well. But when the month ends, it still feels like you're barely getting ahead. That's because making money and building wealth are 2 completely different games. You can earn a fortune and still struggle financially if you don't know how to control, multiply, and leverage that money properly. The truth? Income alone will never make you rich. It's what you do with it that counts. And today, I'm breaking down the secret formula that turns your paycheck into real, lasting wealth. First, we need to upgrade the old school 50-30-20 rule. Most people follow this outdated formula. 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings. Sounds reasonable, right? Wrong. If you actually want to build wealth, you have to flip the script. Instead of treating savings and investments as an afterthought, they need to be the main priority. Redirect 30% of your income into wealth-building investments, 20% into savings and debt repayment, 30% for essentials like rent, food, and bills, and just 20% for lifestyle and entertainment. This way, you're not hoping wealth happens, you're making sure it does. Because saving money alone won't make you rich. If your cash is just sitting in a bank account, inflation is eating away at it every year. If you don't put your money to work, you're basically losing it. This brings us to the next step, turning active income into passive income. If your only source of money is your paycheck, you're always one bad month away from financial stress. The wealthy don't just work for money, they make their money work for them. The key is turning earned income into assets that generate cash without your constant effort. Instead of wasting money on liabilities like luxury cars or designer brands, put your dollars into things that pay you back. Real estate, dividend stocks, rental properties, businesses. These are the real power moves. Every financial decision should pass one test. Will this put money in my pocket in the future? If the answer is no, it's not a wealth-building move. Automate your investments so money flows into these assets consistently, without effort. Now let's talk about one of the biggest killers of wealth, lifestyle inflation. You see it all the time. People start making more money and immediately upgrade everything. New car, bigger house, flashier vacations. But looking rich isn't the same as being rich. The wealthiest people you know often don't even look it. They live in homes they can afford, drive reliable cars, and don't spend money just to flex. This is called stealth wealth. The moment you start spending just to impress others, you've already lost control. Real wealth is quiet. It's the ability to do what you want when you want, without financial stress. The people who understand money don't waste it proving they have it.
So what you do today, you're not going to see the money of what you do today. So you'd be an idiot to assume that when you're making money, it's because of your actions of that day. No, you're making money today because of what you did all these other years leading up to the money. So if you stop doing those things, the future is going to reflect the present action, because money is simply a lagging indicator. So when you know that money is a lagging indicator, what you want to do is position yourself to consistently be doing the things that yield you long-term results. And most people, like we said, they make a little bit of money, they get complacent. Why? Because they think that what they're doing today is bringing them money. No. What you did before is bringing you the money today. So ensure that you continue doing those things today so that brings you money in the future.
If you want to take this further, shift your mindset from being an employee to an owner. You will never get rich working for someone else. A job gives stability, but ownership creates wealth. Every billionaire you see didn't just earn a paycheck, they owned assets. If you have a job, negotiate ownership, equity, stock options, profit sharing. And whatever you do, use your income to build assets that work for you. Start a business, acquire rental properties, build an investment portfolio. The more you own, the less you have to depend on a paycheck. The more you own, the freer you become. But listen, none of this works if you're chasing quick money. A major reason people never build wealth is because they're too focused on fast profits. They fall for get-rich-quick schemes, throw money at the latest trend, and panic when things don't go their way. That's a broke mindset. The wealthy play the long game. They invest for decades, not months. They buy assets and hold them through market ups and downs. They don't panic sell. They don't chase trends. They stick to proven strategies that build wealth over time. If you want to be financially free, you need patience, discipline, and vision. There's no magic shortcut, but there is a guaranteed way. Consistent investing, smart financial decisions, and delayed gratification. Speaking of that, let's talk about the biggest trap people fall into. They let their lifestyle outgrow their income. Every time they make more, they spend more. They get a raise and immediately upgrade their car, rent, and vacations. But here's the truth. Your lifestyle should not rise with your income. Instead, use that extra cash to save, invest, and grow wealth. People who stay broke keep spending. People who build wealth use their income increases to fund financial freedom. Keep your spending in check and let your assets grow. That's how you win long term. And finally, use tax-advantaged accounts. One of the smartest wealth-building moves is minimizing how much you lose to taxes. 401ks, IRAs, HSAs. These accounts let you grow money while keeping Uncle Sam from taking too much. Too many people ignore this, but it's a cheat code to getting ahead. Maxing out these accounts protects your income from unnecessary taxation and lets you build wealth faster. Over time, these simple moves will multiply your net worth and set you up for real financial independence. At the end of the day, making money is easy. Keeping it and growing it, that's the real challenge. A high income alone won't change your life unless you use it wisely. If you want to turn income into lasting wealth, you need to upgrade your money habits, prioritize investing, create passive income, practice stealth wealth, shift from an employee mindset to an ownership mindset, and play the long game. Most people will never build real wealth because they only focus on earning. But now you know the formula. The only question left is, will you use it?
To be exceptional means that you are the exception. It means that you are not normal. And so it's normal for normal people to find you abnormal if you do things that are not normal. Don't let people who have mediocre goals deter you from taking actions that make you great, because it makes you different.
Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up and like this video. It helps push my content to more people who need to hear it. Please subscribe to Nova Society Finance. Always remember to master your money. Don't let your money master you.